Coming up on today's Disney Roundup, traditional character meet and greets have been said to return soon, the first Disney Parks nighttime show to feature drones, and heavy rain causes flooding at the Disney World parks. I have all that and more for you coming up right here on the DRU.
To infinity and beyond!
I'm in the mood to help you, dude. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to the Disney Roundup, where I bring you up to date with all the latest Disney and Disney Parks news each and every single week. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that like button for me, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. Starting with Parks news this week, in a recent conference, Disney CFO Christine McCarthy has said that traditional character meet and greets will be returning soon. Back in November of 2021, Disney brought back character meet and greets, but limited, with no hugs, autographs, and distancing them from guests, as at the time they said the environment wasn't right just yet, referring to them as character sightings. Now, in a conference earlier this week, McCarthy did say though that traditional pre-pandemic character meet and greets will be returning soon. Since Disney introduced character sightings, they have not brought back all of the character meet and greet spots there previously was, including Star Wars characters at Hollywood Studios. As it still remains unsaid when traditional character meet and greets will return, make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned, and I will let you know when they're officially back. As part of their 30th anniversary, Disneyland Paris has premiered their new nighttime show, Disney Delight. For the 30th anniversary, a new moment of intense emotion accompanies the guest favorite Disney Illumination show each night. Disney Delight is a new magical sequence mixing video projection, luminous water jets, lighting effects, fog, lasers, and famous Disney music, ending with a moment of pure magic as drones appear above Sleeping Beauty Castle. Disney Delight is the result of a more than 8-month collaboration between the Disneyland Paris show teams and Dronesos, an official technology supplier based in Bordeaux and the European leader in drone shows. For this unique project, Dronesos recruited 4 telepilots from the world of entertainment and trained them specifically for Disney Delight. They are responsible for the flights and the 2 team of 4 people who operate the sequence in rotation to offer this moment of magic every night. Now, I usually don't cover a lot of the news from the international parks, but this was too cool to not share, especially with the potential and possibilities of it coming to the domestic parks at Disneyland and Walt Disney World. I think if Disney were to bring in and use technology like this to the US parks, I could very well see them doing some sort of Star Wars show with this in Hollywood Studios. Let me know what you think of this in the comments down below though, and would you like to see a nighttime show featuring drones at Disneyland or Walt Disney World? Just the other day at Walt Disney World, some of the parks experienced some flooding due to heavy rainfall. This past Monday night, a terrestrial downpour seemed to hit Walt Disney World unexpectedly and cause flooding in certain areas around property. In the video here posted by Here with the Ears, at Epcot, you can see guests looking to exit the park and walking through water all the way up to their ankles. The same also happened at Hollywood Studios as Paging Mr. Morrow caught some of the footage of what looks to be a flooded Hollywood Boulevard. While this doesn't happen often, this isn't the first time the Disney World parks have experienced flooding during heavy rain. Let me know what you think of this in the comments down below though, and if you've ever been at Disney when it's rained so hard it's flooded like this. Starting last week and running all the way through the summer, the Epcot Flower and Garden Festival is officially underway. The 2022 festival showcases a bounty of fun experiences, lush gardens, fragrant blossoms, seasonally inspired flavors, and the exciting return of the Garden Rocks concert series. Nearly 100 topiaries, garden spaces, exciting exhibits, and more can be explored through the park, with new topiaries featuring the 7 Dwarfs will have you whistling hi-ho. Nearly 20 outdoor kitchens showcase the finest of spring's bounty, offering a variety of tasty dishes, desserts, and specialty sips. 5 new merchandise collections can be found at festival markets throughout Epcot, including the Orange Bird Collection, Mickey Mouse Home Garden Collection, Spike the Bee Collection, Figment's Garden Collection, and the whimsical Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse Collection. And brand new and showing just during Flower and Garden Festival, Disney has introduced a new Spaceship Earth Points of Light show featuring Pocahontas. Per Imagineer Zach Ridley, Imagineering set this stunning new sequence to the Academy Award-winning song Colors of the Wind from the 1995 Walt Disney Animation Studios film Pocahontas. The orchestral variation of the song was chosen for its message of intrinsic value and respect for beauty of nature and living things, with new visual flourishes that evoke the musical scene from the film with techniques entirely original for Spaceship Earth. This year's Flower and Garden Festival runs all the way to Monday, July 4th. Now into company news, expected to come sometime later this year, Disney has announced they will be rolling out a cheaper but an ad-supported version of Disney Plus. Disney Plus will expand its offerings for consumers by introducing an ad-supported subscription in addition to its option without ads, beginning in the US as late as 2022, with plans to expand internationally in 2023. They believe that with this option, more consumers will be able to access their content, advertisers will be able to reach a wider audience, and their storytellers will be able to share their incredible work with more people. A price for the ad-supported version of Disney Plus or a debut date has not been announced at this time, but make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned and I will let you know. Also, let me know in the comments if you'll be sticking to your current subscription or switching to the cheaper option once it's available. Recently announced the Muppets will be returning in a new comedy series coming to Disney Plus, The Muppets Mayhem. The Muppets Mayhem series will take audiences on a music-filled journey as the Electric Mayhem Band records its first ever album. After 45 years of rocking out, the Electrical Mayhem goes on an epic musical journey to finally record their first studio album with the help of a driven young music exec Nora. The old school Muppet Band comes face to face with the current day music scene as they try to finally go platinum. The Muppets have been entertaining audiences since The Muppet Show, which debuted 45 years ago, and with this, it will be the first time these characters are finally getting to play lead rather than supporting roles. It hasn't been announced when the series will debut, but make sure you subscribe and stay tuned and we'll let you know when it does. Beginning as of this Friday, March 11th, face coverings will be optional aboard Disney Cruise Line ships. Disney has made the following changes for guests on upcoming sailings. For sailings that embark through March 10th, 2022, guests ages 2 and up, including those who are fully vaccinated against COVID-19, are required to wear face coverings indoors. Exceptions include when guests are in their staterooms or actively eating or drinking while stationary and maintaining an appropriate physical distance. Face coverings are not required for guests outdoors while aboard the ship at designated locations. For sailings originating from a U.S. port of departure beginning March 11th, 2022, face coverings will be optional in most indoor locations throughout the ships. Guests ages 2 and up, including those who are fully vaccinated against COVID-19, will still be required to wear face coverings in the Walt Disney Theater. Guests under 5 years of age who are currently ineligible to be vaccinated will be required to wear face coverings in youth activity spaces and in the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, and while not required, continue to strongly recommend these guests wear face coverings in all other indoor locations. Face coverings may be required in ports of call based on local government requirements. Alright everyone, well that's all you for this week's episode of the Disney Roundup. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button for me and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to receive the Disney Roundup each and every single week. That's all you for this week. Until next time, we'll see you on the DRU.